I had Tony Loya. I think it was like in 2021. I think I bought his contract from DMG. Shout out to my compa Brian from DMG. He sold me Tony's contract. I think they were like arguing on the internet. Tony was bringing that swag, compa. Tony was bringing that swag that he was just like talking shit. Tony talks a lot of shit, right? And he's like perfect at talking shit. You do not want to go against him, right? He was just talking shit, talking shit to about DMG, and I'm just like, damn, compa, like that's not the way to do it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like you don't do that because he had a song called "The Plug,"
Mm.
and he was saying some badass letras. He was going against what he was saying on his music. Que yo no me voy a vender, que yo me voy a quedar con what I started with, da da da. You know what it is. So I go to LA and I'm at the hotel in downtown. I'm like, isn't that Tony Loya, that guy that be talking shit on the internet? I'm like, oh shit, it is. So I'm like, we're staying at the same hotel. And I think I have my chain, my Manzana chain. So anybody that knows Manzana Records, they know that chain. So I had the chain, but it was one of the big ones. And then at the time, like I don't show my face or anything like that, but they know that chain. So Tony's like, oh, compa, you're Manzana? And we're checking in at the same time. Like, yeah, compa, I know who you are, Tony Loya, da da da. And that's when we took a picture. We took a picture there. We exchanged numbers. Yo le mando mensaje al Tony. And I'm like, hey, compa, la neta, like you got so much talent, compa, but don't go back on what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like, don't talk shit. Don't burn yourself. Don't burn your bridges. It's never good in business to burn your bridges. If you don't want to be with them, what do you want to do? He was like, no, I want to get out. I want to do this, da, da, da. I'm about to go sign with HP to my boys, Bloody
Herencia.
and Gerencia. So I was like, okay. But what have you done? They're like, well, they haven't done nothing yet. You know, it's been 2 months. You know, nothing's going on, this and that. But I have been writing. I have been working, you know, doing some stuff with them. But, you know, my boy Jimmy said Jimmy O'Meara was going to give me out the contract, this and that. And I'm like, okay, but have they done anything? They're like, no. Pasa como una semana, compa. And he hits me up again. And he's like, hey, compa, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm chilling, compa, what's going on? He's like, hey, compa, can I come to Houston, chop it up with something? I'm like, yeah, come through. So we ended Tony and we chop it up. And then we ended up coming to an agreement, compa, that I was going to buy him out. He wanted to come work with Manzana. I had Tony Aguirre, I had Grupo Los de la O, and I had Abraham Vasquez. So, you know, I had something going, you know. I ended up signing Tony. I bought the contract for like almost 200,000, compa. Like, and at the time, Tony Loya was like the shit, compa, like the shit. So boom, we take off. We take off with Tony. Tony goes crazy. He starts like, you know, dropping heat after heat after heat. He couldn't miss. History goes that, you know, shit happens, right? That they don't look eye to eye. You know, like you said, like sometimes we don't look eye to eye with other musicos. That beat started, you know, with HP and Tony.
Yeah.
And Tony, bro, you know, Tony's a clown. Compa Tony, like, watch out, you know, and you know, some shit happened and making history, compa, like it was the first diss song. You feel me? Like one of the second diss song, because Abraham Vasquez was the first one, you know. But
And you had part in both.
and yeah, but both diss songs I was involved in them, you know. But I didn't. The first one.
I'm not saying you wrote. You were just
yeah,
there.
yeah. But I was there.
You were there.
Jimmy,
He was
I love you,
around.
bro.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I love you. He's
No,
the
it's all
motherfucker
lovely,
should've stuck
Jimmy.
me up.